Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our ranch here in Helotes, Texas for our November 2025 graduating class. I would first like to thank all of you that are here with us today, as well as those of you joining us online, for showing your support to our 3 graduates. My name is Kimberly Russo, and I have the honor of being the warrior trainer here at our Texas ranch, as well as being one of the leads for this month's class. To keep with tradition, I would like to now ask you all to please stand for the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance that will be led by our wonderful house mom, Brandy Grace, and to please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. If you in welcoming our You can now be seated. Before I start calling the graduates up, I would like to talk about a program that we have available for our future warriors. For 6 months leading up to each class, our warriors can participate in a mentorship program where they learn all about adjusting to life with a service dog. The unique thing about the mentorship program is that it's not conducted by our staff, but it's conducted by our warrior graduates from previous classes. They volunteer to serve as mentors, and they discuss topics such as the physical and mental preparation for training, what specifically makes a service dog different from a family pet, also common challenges that a warrior may encounter while they're out and about with their service dog. They can also share with the warriors how their life has changed since having their service dog. We would also like to take a moment to recognize the Dogtopia Foundation for its continued support of over 350 warrior and canine pairings. Since 2021, the Dogtopia Foundation has supported our mission through its Fetch It Forward program, where individual daycare centers across the country raise funds to support the warrior and canine teams after graduation. We are grateful to our Dogtopia family for their continued support of rescuing lives at both ends of the leash. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Please help me welcome our first graduating team, Brian and Richie. Richie was sponsored in 2023. Our friends at Beacon Building Products Now QXO donated $400,000 to K9s For Warriors by rallying their vendors to join them in supporting our mission. 16 partners have stepped up alongside QXO to give. Westlake Royal Building Products was one of these amazing partners. Richie is named in loving memory of the late husband of Trish, who is the National Account Manager for Westlake. Richie's name was brought on by Trish's husband, Richie, and he spent more than 30 years in the building products industry, beginning his career with Tapco Tools, which is now Westlake, following several acquisitions. A talented welder and tool and die maker by trade, he eventually found his calling in product development and became a respected technical product expert. Outside of work, Richie was a devoted husband, proud father of 2, and an avid animal lover. Every animal that they had was a rescue. He believed deeply in second chances. He also had a passion for motorcycles, even building one from scratch, and his favorite was a Ducati Panigale, lovingly gifted to him by Trish for his 50th birthday. Richie was fostered by Brandy Kartsmark and trained by Jacob Weiss. He was provided by Project to Heal. Brian would like to say thank you to Trish, as well as his wife, Christina, and his mom, Donna. Our next graduating team, Joe and Cheddar. The sponsor for Cheddar is with Continental Properties. His name was brought on by the team at the Continental Properties that proudly chose his name to honor their Wisconsin roots, because what's better than fresh Wisconsin cheddar? They extend their heartfelt congratulations to Joseph and dog Cheddar, wishing them strength, success, and an incredible journey ahead. He was trained by Haley Yarborough and Chris Shepard. Cheddar was provided by MSAR Canada. Joe would like to say thank you to his wife and family, and a big thank you to the Continental Properties and K9s for all they have done and will continue to do. Our last graduating team, Jason and Sherwin. In 2023, our friends at Beacon Building Products, now QXO, donated $400,000 to K9s For Warriors by rallying their vendors to join them in supporting our mission. 16 of those partners stepped up alongside QXO to give. Sherwin Williams was one of these amazing partners. Sherwin proudly carries a name inspired by Sherwin Williams Paint Company. Just like the company, this pup represents strength, dedication, and a commitment to helping others build brighter futures. Jason would like to say thank you to Christy and his dad. Also, Randy and his team for connecting with me and helping me through one of the hardest times of my life. Sherwin was provided by Ridge View Labradors. He was trained by Hannah Bartlett. Before we conclude this ceremony, I would like to take this opportunity to address these 3 gentlemen that we have here today by starting with, when they come into this program, they never know what to expect, and they're coming for different reasons. One thing we tell them is when they get paired with their dog, don't compare them to others, because one bond can build before the other. I think it's safe to say that all 3 of these dogs, as well as their handlers, have bonded beautifully and instantly. These last 3 weeks, gentlemen, have been great. It's been full of laughter, sharing, friendship, and most of all, it's family. Never forget, after leaving here, we're just a phone call away, and we're always going to be family. At this time, I would like to conclude this ceremony, and I again want to say thank you to everybody who made it out today, and once again to everybody that's online. Thank you, everybody.